are live in Palatine, Illinois. Welcome to the 7 o'clock Gumdo class. Let's see who we have today. All right, guys. I think, was Mark the first one on? Let's see who was the first one on today. We have a little delay here. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
All right, yes, Mark gets the prize. He was the first one on. Master K, welcome. Lizzie and Shane, awesome. Maeve and Erica, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, we're going to start class. And let's bow in.
Let's face flags. Shut. Kyungray. Alright, face us. Shut. Kyungray. Koril, Gumdo. Alright, we're gonna start warming up. Let's start with doing some running in place, moving your feet, going forward and back. Go in small circles. Let's do some side skipping.
All right, thanks, Erica. I don't know if anyone else had problems with the YouTube link today. And Parker's here. Parker, hope you're feeling okay. Good to see you're here. Oh, but Parker, I didn't think you were going to be here on Fridays.
Alright, let's do some jumping jacks. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. Alright, let's do one more. Warm it up. We'll do some Casey's. It's actually named after Master Casey. We'll be first off, you're bouncing your knees up and down, getting yourself in a bit of a rhythm, getting yourself a little loose.
I'm interested to see what these Master Caseys are.
Forward and back. And doing your whole body, warming up. Alright.
Oh,
Feel
great.
the burn.
That's doing the Caseys, huh? Interesting.
Alright, that's a good amount. Let's cross our arms.
I think it was plenty.
And let's roll the shoulders forward. Backward. We'll do swing it back side to side. And we're gonna come over the top, reach hand through, and the other way. Alright, and let's roll our wrists. The other way. Let's grab palm facing out, grab the bottom of it, pull it down, stretching the forearm, a little bit of bicep. And so the other side, palm facing out from you, pushing the fingers back, let's roll our ankles. Just the one leg. And other way. Alright, other leg. And other way. Alright. Let's do leaning to your right. And to the left. Alright, and down. And back. Let's do lunges to the right. And let's go all the way down. Let's go lunges to the left. And all the way down. And high peacock stretch on your left. And on your right. Let's go on a low peacock stretch. And other side. All right. Let's stand up. Grab your swords. Next, we are going to start working on. Let me see. All right, we are going to start working on our forms now. So, as we've been doing this week, your high form 3 times, your low form 3 times. We're going to be here to go through. If you have any form you want us to go through, any part of a form you want us to cover, we'll go through that. But right now, if not, just go ahead and get started. Make sure you do your high form 3 times, low form 3 times. For Mark, I'll walk through Gumdo 1 more time.
Yeah, let us know anyone that questions on the form.
Alright. So, facing this way, come up 1, draw. Moving over to my left, down cut, come back, to the right, down cut, come back, step, down cut, right, step, left. It's a slide. That's what I love to step more than slide.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Though that move to the front is slide forward, down
Center,
cut,
left, and then
step, left, step, right. Cross your feet, turn, side block, step, down cut. Turn around, side block, step, down cut. Step to the back, block, step, center, step, left, step, right. Turn to the front, shake, return. Okay.
There's that.
Okay, so Maeve's working on Chosun and Parker on Form 8 and all the black belts on to sword form. And then work your low form too. Make sure you're low form. So for black belts, that's your rank form, and color belts, that's the one below. So Mark is working on basic cutting, blocking, and Form 1. Or actually, he's not working on cut, he's working on blocking and Form 1.
Just do no form right now. That's time.
He's working on the 4th degree form right now, Musa. All right, we have a request for Form 7, so Parker wants to review his low form.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna step back with my left foot, coming on an angle cut, avoiding my leg. Step forward, bridge, thrust, grab, invert, turn. Comes front to center, side kick, and I come back. Just tuck behind my back. Come swinging around, back to the front. Step, overhand thrust, turn, push off, step, thrust. That's when I turn. I don't have the space for this, but I step behind, inward cut, spin, inward cut. That's saying this is the back.
That's
right
what.
now. Step, angle cut. Turn to the back, rising, cross cut, chop. I step the 360 through, cross cut. I'm gonna just take a couple steps back. From here, this is my back, straight back. Step, single hand, block across, cross stance. Come up, low block, land in a horse stance, mountain block, turn, inward cut. And I come back to guard, facing the front. Crossing behind, hanging block, cross cut. I step back, blood shake, come low to return.
Beautiful. All right, Shane is looking for the last half of Form 4. So I don't know if you want to just do the first half real quick and then slow down.
We're going through
Uh-huh.
here. I assume you mean the back part. I'm just walking up to there.
All right, so
So now, from this part turning to the back, I'm gonna just go on, say if this was front, so I'm going on this angle to see from here. Going to the back.
The right foot's behind you.
I sort back around. Hanging cut. Push and I step forward. Inward cut. I turn around. Reinforce block. Push. Step back. Inward cut. I turn back around. One more time. Reinforce block. Push. Inward. Then I invert my sword after I do that cut. I cross behind. Pummel strike. Step back. Here. And I step back with my cross cut to return.
Good, and on those moves, you want to make sure you block, push, and then strike. So you don't want to rush it. Make sure you get the block in first. Got to block before you attack. Alright, so you got 3 or 4 times on each of your high and low forms. Let us know when you're finished with that. Just keep practicing.
Space for singing. That's how long the form it is.
Okay, so Erica's looking for Form 1. We did do Form 1 in the beginning. We can do it again. You want to go through it one more time? Yeah, we'll go through it again.
This time you slide. I'll remember that.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe Maeve needs to review it. She's a red-black. Because, yeah, Erica would be one.
Draw. Sliding off to my left. Down cut to their hands. Come back to my guard. Over to the right. Come back to guard. Slide. Down cut. Step left cut. Step right cut. I'm going to turn around. Cross step. Side block. Step. Down cut. Turn. Side block. Step. Down cut. To the back is I'm going to block. And I'm going to step. What? No. Down cut. Step left. Step right. Turn back to the front. Step back guard. Move over. Down cut. Guard. Slide over. Down cut just like the beginning. Guard. And blood shake. Okay. Oh, why don't you? Black belt 1.
Oh, okay. Kagorio Gump Up 1. Got it.
We're doing this form. Is the first? Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if you should face the other way. I'm not sure what would be the best there.
I'll face this angle.
All right.
I don't know if this is the best angle. So stepping back, doing that block, come around, just like from the walk by, come around, grab, skip back, angle down. If I had a scabbard, I'd be raising up and putting it in my belt. As I come rising, skip, high cut.
Do you want this?
Actually,
Might be
you
okay.
just throw me the scabbard.
Yeah.
Thank you. So my high cut, I turn around, my back stance, angle cut down. I'm gonna turn back the other way, spin, angle cut down. And this is my back stance. Now this time I'm retreating. Grab here, skipping cover, back in that cut. Come up, cover, sit back, angle cut. 3 times. I invert my sword, step over the top, angle cut, and I'm gonna bring it around. Same side, around, grab so I can step back, cut up, turn, down cut, 2 steps, down cut. I haven't done this form in so long. I know that this is the
Then you gotta come.
this is the form.
No,
That's
no,
not the form.
you're
I'm thinking of Chosan
So
right
show
now.
some. So after you go, okay. I'm sorry. What program?
So we were skipping back here.
1, 2.
There's another spin.
I know there's another one. I'm just turning around right now, just to where we're at in the middle of it. Sorry, Erica will. Why am I liking on it too?
Hey, Aaron.
We gotta
That's
turn
fine.
the other way. So we come 1, 2, right? We're gonna step here, and then we forward here, here, advance here, and then jump back, block, cross, cut up here. Right, right.
I don't know why I keep thinking about it right now.
Let's see. I am here. All right, so that was it without commentary, but that was the form. So if you need, maybe we'll do it one more time. If you need it one more time, so you want to do. So here, rising cut. We're gonna turn back here. 1, 2. We're gonna step forward, cut, vertical up, turn, cut, walk, walk, cut. Then we're gonna turn back here, come over. Then we're gonna come forward. You can spin or throw, thrust, step forward, cut, come around one time without jumping. Second time you're gonna jump, block, cover, cut, step right, turn left, cross cut, down, jump back, thrust, and return. All right. Awesome.
All right, it's time for
We did it. We did it.
paper cutting.
Is Aaron on the stream?
He is.
Very
yes.
cool. Hi, Aaron. All right. Paper cutting. So hopefully you guys had paper. And you can do practice 1 or 2 of the cuts for your form. Black belts are doing the 2-sword form. Color belts are doing the color belt form. The ones, if you don't know, I think it's page 83 of your textbook. And I got to remember to tell everyone to have those textbooks ready on the streams. But we can help you go through any of the cuts that you need for your form. So let us know any questions you have on those.
No. Still not. I don't know. That's funny.
All right, so Lizzie is we're looking for the cuts for the 2-sword forms. All right, so they're both the cuts are in kind of one after each other in the form. You want to show the cuts or
Let's see.
all right,
It's
show those. Well, let's get you a shorter one. Might be a little easier. So,
I didn't have to grab your short pen. I'm sorry.
all right.
So it is. It's going into this part right here. Step down and up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's this part on the form with the hanging block. We'll have 2 set up. We had 2 attackers would not holders. Set them up 1, 2, just a little bit off on the side from the hanging block. Step down, cut, step, rising up, straight up on that. That's the first one you can work on. You're spacing here, doing the cut. The second one is going to be right after that part in the form, essentially from here. So I got this tucked behind myself now. We're going block, spin, left angle cut, that's a right angle cut, step, angle cut with inverted. So I do my spin, angle cut, step, angle cut. We're doing this with holders on it. Probably want to have one set up right for my first one over here and my second one in back right here. I'm blocking and I'm cutting off on this little bit of an angle instead of a straight line, and I'm stepping, cutting right there to that then. Okay.
And on the first one, I believe you could add, if you wanted to do the step and thrust, to add a 3rd cut if you wanted to. All right. Okay, let us know if any questions on that black belts and anything from the color belts.
That's okay.
We'll take a couple more minutes on that, and then we're going to go through the high-low and prior self-defense sets. right, 2 more minutes.
Let's see. Mouse is doing C.
Page 83.
Oh, the man.
Oh.
That's the.
Oh, okay. So, Mark, what we do is we practice all of them, and then you generally demonstrate one of them at your test. So, you do want to practice, do number C and D just to practice that. We could show you C right now. That's the 270 left side block, step in front cut, turn 180 right side block, step in front cut. So, that's just the turning. So, when you turn, you side block, cut, you turn the other way, side block, and cut. And then the last one is your final move, and then you pivot and step back and cut. Well, before so your last cut when you're facing the back.
So I step.
Yes, step and then pivot, turn, and step back and cut. Yeah. So again, you'll just do one of those, but you do practice all of them.
Are you ready to move on?
Yep. All right. If we're ready, then we're going to go on to our self-defense. So what we'll do is, so color belts need to know high and low sets. So that's thrust and walk by. If you're a review belt, blue or brown, you need more. And then the black belts do the thrust set, creative thrust, and they'll do the walk by too. So let's start with thrust set. So the attacker is in guard position, defender's in guard position, and then the defender lowers their sword to get them to attack. So the first one, the thrust comes in, you block, you're going to come left down cut, step, and cut. So let's just go through those footwork one more time a little bit slower. So I'm here, I'm going to do that right arc. My right foot's in front, I step left, then come with that right to come to that cut to the back. All right, so let's do that 3 times. You can follow along slowly with me or quickly. If you have a partner, great. If you don't, just do it to the air. So step right block, that right foot's in front, cut, step left and right, cutting to the back. Want to alternate, do it too, or you want me to attack? Right. And I guess one more time. All right, so 2, we're going to the left. You want to
Gotta go
switch?
back, yeah.
Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. I'm going out there.
You're right. It doesn't.
Sorry. Okay, on 2, I'm going to go to the left. So I'm going to step on a block to the left. I'm going to swing it around, and I'm going to cut, skipping back, do a right wing cut. Okay? So we're going down again. I left arc, cut, skipping, and right wing. All right, go ahead and do that 3 times, please. Okay. number 3 is a right side block. So again, I draw in, the thrust comes in, side block. I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna cut across and thrusting through. All right. One more time. I'm side block, grab, cut, thrust. All right. 3 times, please. And go on. Good. All right. Let's do on your own. Go ahead, work on your 3 creative color belts. Just have a little fun. Go with the idea. The thrust is the attack, so you can block however you'd like. You may or may not contain, and you're going to do maybe another strike, another cut. You can also add a kicking motion to it, but in general, we'll use the sword to defend. All right, go ahead and practice each creative 2 times each, please. All right, so I'll attack you. You do 2.
Okay.
You do number 1 2 times.
For creative?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready? And go. And do it again. Good. All right. And then I'll do mine. Just do number 2. And again. Of course, I don't know if I need to add that kick once. All right. Are we good with that? So the low set is walk by. So the low set is, I think I'm already walk by. The attacker takes 3 steps, starting with his right foot, and turns in a clockwise motion. The defender takes 3 steps, starting with their left foot, and defends in a counterclockwise motion. My sword is out. All right, so I'm going left, right, left. I'm defending. Left, right, left. I'm turning, and I'm going to block. On number 1, I'm going to keep this high. I'm going to cut and cut. Angle down and cross. All right, let's do that again. And 1, 2, 3. I turn counterclockwise and block. I bring it overhead, cut down and across. All right, we are going to do that 3 times, please. All right, so I'll just alternate doing that one real quick. You're attacking. Down and up. Let's do one more time. I go left, right, left. Here, coming overhead, down and up. All right.
Go on to number 2.
Yeah, let's go to number 2. Same type thing. I'm going the left, right, left. I'm coming around block. I then, from inverted, I'm going to cut and cut. Right? All of a sudden, I'm blanking as to the direction of those cuts, so I'm going to verify. Cross and right cut. Sorry. Cross and right cut. All right, so let's do it again. Left, right, left. I turn, inverted. I do a cross cut, and then right angle. All right, do that 3 times.
Yeah.
attacking. I'm sorry.
I mean, you said that. But
Yeah.
I thought we were switching.
What do you want to
That's
do?
what-
Attack or defend?
Thank me again.
I'm attacking?
Yes.
Nice. Alright. So let's do number 3. I'm gonna go left, right, left, and again, I'm gonna do that fan block. I'm gonna pull out my sword, I'm gonna thrust in, pull it out, and cut. Alright, one more time. Left, right, left. I turn counterclockwise fan block. I draw the sword, thrust in, pull it out, and cut. Alright, do that 2 times. Attack or defend?
I'll take.
Aya. Am I defending?
I'll defend.
You're defending. Alright, and that is the walk by. So we're also covering the prior set this week, the quick draw. So the quick draw, we may not have enough room at the school. We're 3 squares apart. When the attacker steps forward and the defender steps back 1 step. So we're here, so we don't have quite the room, but I'm forward 1 step and you're attacking, huh? So I'm defending. Alright, so on this motion, I want to be in a ready position because my left hand is going to come across for the block. So I'm here. Attack comes in, I block with the left as I pull my sword, spinning around, cutting. So we'll do it from
One
this
thing
side
I'll
too.
add for this, when we're going to do the quick draw, we have our swords out here. When we're doing this defense, we're going to want to, when we grab, push this in with my other hand so I have enough room to draw. This is getting stuck. Anyway, I have enough room to draw fully
Beautiful.
when we do that.
Beautiful. Alright, I'm here in the quick draw
Attacking.
position, and he comes in, I'm gonna block, pull it out, and cut. Alright, 2 or 3 times, please. Attack or defend?
I'll defend.
Hup.
It's really long for me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'll attack. So,
Ay-ah! Alright. So for number 2, on this I'll be defending in this instance, so I would retreat. And on this instance, I'm trying to bait him. I'm trying to get a reaction. So I'll come up a little closer so I have a little more room. I'm stopping, trying to draw him in, but when he does, I retreat just enough to evade and then come in on a cut. So my motion is after I stop, I'm retreating, drawing that sword out and coming down. Alright. So there's circle. Alright, so we're here in our quick draw position. Ah! Cut. I got it one more time. So Good, so maybe do that one more time. Or 10 more time, you do it. Alright, so on number 3, the attack is coming here like a rainbow arc type attack, and when I see it coming, then I drop down, I'm blocking here, and then come in on that thrust. So I'm actually, when I come out, I'm on that angle, blocking, and then executing my thrust. Alright, so let's do that. We're here. I see it coming, I block, drop, and thrust in. And one more time. Alright, and that is the quick draw. Alright, so those were the 3 sets. Let's see. Those are sets 8, 7, and 6.
great. Now we're going to do a little bit more quick draw practice. for some sparring drills. Do you mind if I use your sword so I don't
Yes,
hit the
please.
wall? Thank you. For this, we've been working on some defenses. Earlier this week, we're going to work on a little more offensive cuts, because you know, good offense is a good defense. So we're going to practice right now just the attack from having this out in front of yourself. I'll be on this angle. I got it out ready for myself. It's in the position so that if my scabbard wasn't here, I could just go right into that cross cut without having to move my arm at all. So I got out in front of myself a little bit. We want to, as quick as we can, start to move the sword into this cross cut motion as I pull back the scabbard with my other hand. So I got out in front of myself, and we'll just kind of slide forward, cross cut into it. I was close to the wall that time too. So just doing the cross cut draw from here, coming. We'll get him right in the head. And everyone ready? 1, turn, go back, and 2, and 3, set up, and 4, and one more, 5. This time we're going to do coming straight forward. We're going to do a down cut. So we're going to slide forward again when we do this. Just pushing off that back leg, pushing forward. Quick on it. Same kind of setup. It's just in front of myself. So I can kind of already start moving my arm in this as I move my other hand back at the same time. So I can get that motion out of it quick and right down. We'll just come straight down. There. So we're just trying to smack them on this, not necessarily chambering all the way back for that down cut. It's just kind of staying in front of myself and right down. Let's go together. Ready? 1. And set. 2. And 3. 4. 5. This time we're going to do that down cut again, but we're going to step back when we do it. We're going to step back and cut down. Same draw, we're retreating, doing it. We can take a little skip step back as well on it. Ready from here? 1. And 2. 3. 4. And 5. Next we'll do the rising cut. It's kind of same thing as the cross cut. Obviously just I have to turn my tip down a little bit more when I do that rising. I'm just coming left to right rising cut. This time we're going to do the Amakakaru Ryo no Hirameki, so we'll take a left foot step when we do it, actually. Just do it a little different, but kind of same thing, right? As soon as I know I'm going to start, point my tip down, my handle down. I start to draw out as this should already be pulling back out off of it, and I step cut. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. We're gonna do that rising cut again, but this time, just like last time, we're gonna be stepping back into it.
So how about maybe do it one time slow?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 time slow, and
Okay.
then with speed.
Yeah, so we're gonna be coming, they're coming in at, I'll take my steps back, pull it off, and rising up. Right, so I got my hand here while I'm backing up. This just backhand pulls the scabbard off. I'll take my steps back, rising up.
So in this instance, you have your left foot back, and then go ahead. You're stepping
I'm gonna
back.
take, like, a
You're
little
you're
skip
skipping
step
back.
back.
All right, right, left. Beautiful.
Alright, and 1. And 2. 3. 4. And 5. There's okay, one more attack I want to do for it. This one we're gonna be coming from here, it's in front of myself. We're gonna be coming up, around, and inward cross cut. I'm gonna take another lunge step on it. My right foot's in front, I'm pushing off. Same thing, I still want to pull off with my scabbard. I draw it straight up, come around, and cut.
Good.
I want to do
That's
that nice and,
sliding, pushing off motion. Push off that
Yes.
back leg.
I want to do that nice and quick, so it's a little deceptive, but I'm already there. It shouldn't be much slower than coming right across there. And don't hit yourself with the sword. Do it too. Ready? 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and I'm gonna be attacking again, kind of like I have before, and you are going to defend by attacking. So, for instance, there's a couple different ways you can do it. But if you could come up here, you would need a sword. I took,
That's good. That's good.
and I took your sword.
Yeah.
Let's just go slow. Just do the, just do cross cut, just slow.
Okay.
So she's going in with cross cut. I need to go even slower because I'm talking. I'm sorry. One, actually, before you go,
Okay.
I'll show first off what we're doing. Retreating back and cutting. So on this one, with I know it coming in, I think I can be a little quicker. I can cut the hand and step away. You know, when I go for this, if I miss, it's not as big a deal because they miss me. I want to make sure I don't get hit first and foremost. I can get the hand. Same thing comes. If I know I'm quicker than them, I can, if they come up with that, I can step back, when I rise and cut, I can hit their hand as well. I'm sorry.
That's a mark. All right. Okay.
And we have making sure that we're moving out of the way on the attack. So if she was coming with a different attack, if she was coming with, so that's if they're coming across, straight across, or like rising. Sorry, I changed my mind real quick
All right.
on what I was saying. If they're coming across, straight across, or rising, we can try to be quicker, yes, but we can also try to evade, get the hand, something like that. If she's coming up on like an angle, I can move out of the way and cut and back away. I want to cover my body if I'm going through with that. If she's coming, that would be the same thing with a down cut, yeah. I can move out of the way, cut the hand, cut high. So we're going to try to, it works same thing, sometimes when you're sparring, they're about to draw, you get a good smack on the head and back away, you don't get hit also. So that's what we're going to work on right now. I'm going to be the virtual attacker. I'm going to be going a little slower into a cut here, or into a cut here, or maybe a thrust. You have to see what I'm going to do, try to move position yourself out of the way. Maybe throw yours quick out and move away on that. So we're defending right now by you hitting me first and making sure you don't get hit where I'd be coming from. So first one first, get ready, set up. Alright, I'm coming in the attack first, coming around here. Make sure if you're moving, you wouldn't be in the position where my sword was if I'm coming with that angle cut down there. Let's try again. You can be moving quick. I'm coming down on this angle. Next one. Let's get set back up. So I'm coming in with a thrust. And I'm coming back with that cross cut. Let's get set back up again. And we got a minute left. This one is going to be a little weird. We're going to do a similar drill where your attacking is going to be important, but I'm going to defend first. I'm coming in at you, raising like I'm going to be blocking here. This is my attack where I try to cover myself first, and then I'm going to try to hit. So you got to see where I'm covering, and you got to hit me where I'm not covering. You got to be quicker than when I draw my sword. Okay? So I'm coming in first. All right. Okay, so let's see, were you able to get me before I drew? Get that cut in? Let's try again.
I got him first, I think.
Another one. Right, I don't know where I'm going. And I'm going across again. More. Alright. I didn't hit anything. Alright. That should be it then.
All right, awesome,
Let's
guys.
come on in.
Okay, so I'm looking to see who the first person who can get the correct answer to this question and tell me what team you are on. Everyone is on one of two teams. Hopefully you've been reading your emails. Tell me who's the first one who's going to tell me what team they're on. All right, go. Let's see.
I know what team I'm on. Can I,
All right, meanwhile, I want to remind you that if you need a lesson, you can schedule a Zoom private lesson right from our website. So go to PalatineMartialArts.com and you can schedule that right on there. So we do those in the afternoon. Oh,
Mark got it.
Mark got it. Mark is on Team Miyagi. All right, so let's see. I'm waiting to hear from Master Kelly and Maeve and Erica, their team name. Because Parker, you're Miyagi. Rashi's our Miyagis. All right. Aaron, you're on the same team as Erica, Master K, and Maeve. What is it? What is it? All right. So, we have our Maeve Madness Challenge, and you're earning points individually, and you're earning points as a team. So we've divided the school into two teams. Team Miyagi is the one team, waiting on the other. So if your last name begins with A through M-A-L, you're on that one team. And if your last name begins with M-A-M through Z, you are Team Miyagi. And so read through everything you can do. You're practicing. If you build an obstacle course, it's going to be a really nice day tomorrow. Build an obstacle course, film it, so you can get lots of points, 5 points for that. You get a point for every class. Next weekend, we got fun stuff. There's a great demo that's going to be broadcast Friday night, and then Saturday night we are on scavenger hunts at your house. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. So make sure you go. Oh, Master K, bringing it home. Team Cobra Kai, you got it. You got it. So Aaron and Maeve and Erica and Master K, you are Cobra Kai. All right, guys, please read through what we sent you. You keep track on that log, any extra points you got, and we'll have a lot of fun with it. All right. Anything else?
No.
I don't think so. All right,
That's
so
good.
have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all our moms out there. And we will bow out. Happy Mother's Day, Erica.
These flags. Chut, Kyungray. Alright, these instructors. Chut, Kyungray.
Oh, yeah. Choreo, Gumdo. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great
Good
weekend.
weekend.